It's fine. Welcome everybody to the Rising Sun podcast with my boy Kiro. VCiPz will be joining us here in a second. But yeah.
Yeah.
Sora's in Smash. Who'd have thought? You know?
Right? Yeah, no, for real.
We can dream.
Honestly, that's a crazy one for me. Like, I wasn't even dreaming that he was gonna be on. To me, after Dante not being on, being like a custom, I was just so fucking disappointed. I was like, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't have a horse in this race.
I can't lie, I seen all the fire there and I was like, is it Dark Souls? Because I was like, that looks a lot like a bonfire
Like
or something.
bonfire, yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
100%.
even though like Dark Souls would still would have been cool, I feel like to have
I
had.
think Dark Souls would have been pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of characters that I feel like it would have made more sense than Sora. Sora is fine, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, oh man, Sora. But yeah, I personally feel like there's a lot of characters that could have been a pretty cool idea too.
Yeah, but I mean, Sora is my fucking boy, you know.
Oh yeah.
I think me and you both have like, whether it's on Twitter or the podcast we've both been in, have talked about our love for Square Enix games. You know?
Yeah, I like the Kingdom Hearts games. So it's like, oh, that's cool. Like, I'm sure people out there really, really happy about it. Like, I was like, that's fine. Like I don't really play much Smash to begin with, and I only bought one single, whatchamacallit. I only bought one of the DLCs, and that's Joker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the only one that I ever bought. Like, none of the other ones that they released so far, I have bought them. So,
hey,
yeah, dude.
Hey, what's up?
Yo,
not much. Great to see you guys. Hope you guys have been doing good, man. Shoutouts. We got the Midnight Channel as well as Rising Oblivion coming through. And for those who don't know, I mentioned it just a minute ago, but Rising's having his own podcast. At the same time, we're collaborating for a double podcast. So,
Woo!
double whammy. How's it going, everybody?
Double whammy on him. Some people were expecting a double whammy today. Yeah, you're not just here. You're here. You're chilling. I don't think you expected what happened today, though. I didn't even really expect it, even with the leak that happened.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Sora is in Smash. What?
and Kingdom Hearts is coming to Switch. It's cloud gaming, sure.
Don't remind me.
But still, I guess.
Cloud. I don't even want to play it on Switch.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna play Switch either way, but
yeah, I wasn't gonna buy it again. I'm like,
yeah.
I already own it. I already own it, like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4.
Right.
Like, I don't need another copy of it.
See, for
I
me,
got it on PC. That's on PC. It's running the best it can there. That's all I need.
Yeah, with the mods too, you can get the modding community on PC.
True, man.
But I would have loved if it was on Switch because I could have played it in handheld mode, played it anywhere, literally just lay on the couch, go outside, sit outside and play. Like, I don't know. Like, if it was not cloud version, they would have made so much money. Like they're still gonna make a big profit anyway, because people are gonna go die for it no matter what. Like, oh, it's on Switch anyway. All right, cloud version, but it's neutered pretty bad. And there's some people.
I'm also upset as well
that it can't be on Switch because of the Luminous engine.
Yeah.
And I'm not really 100% certain on that. I feel like it wouldn't make sense, especially since like there's like games on Unreal Engine 4 and Kingdom Hearts 3 runs on Unreal Engine 4. So I don't know. I feel like it really is Kingdom Hearts like Tetsuya Nomura and like the higher up Square Enix not doing what's right, not putting in that little extra effort just to make a little extra profit. But shouts to Demicro with the 2 holla. K-Rule Super Chat Dance. Let's go says buying a Steam Deck to play Kingdom Hearts on the go. Hey, that's what people are gonna be doing now. For sure.
Well, let me make this point here, though. That 2.8 and Kingdom Hearts 3, none of those are PS2 games in those. Only KH1 and KH2 and Chain of Memories, those are the only PS2 games. To be honest, the rest are DS, Vita, or
DS up-reses.
So
what about the 3DS game? Is that one also cloud?
Yeah, that's the Dream Drop Distance. That one.
Yeah. So 2.8, like I get how 2.8, like, because you have fragmentary passage, that might not run on a Switch, to be honest. KH3 might not run on a Switch.
Well, I definitely think that it could be possible just because it's Unreal Engine 4, but
yeah.
I felt like if they were gonna put anything natively, it was 1.5 and 2.5, and not 2.8 because 2.8 still has 0.2.
Exactly.
So
like 1.5 and 2.5 definitely should have been able to have made it on there.
Like that for sure. But 2.8 and 3, I feel like those couldn't have been natively. And Jumpman says, "Yo, sadly, I'm gonna purchase it, the cloud version." And he says, "I understand making Kingdom Hearts 3 and 2.8 cloud, but 1.5 and 2.5, nah, man."
Yeah, get it on PC.
I'm not buying anything cloud because you don't really own that. Like, what if they close the services?
Even with digital copies, we barely own it.
yeah, but that's like 100% risking it. Like,
you're absolutely right, Waffle.
No way.
Yeah,
right.
Those are the only ones. Everybody was saying
that because
all the games are PS2.
You still technically
only
own
KH1,
it.
2,
you have possession of it. You physically see it. But like with cloud gaming, it's like it can literally just disappear in 2 years, and you just threw $60 into an ether. It's gone.
Yeah. And to be fair, it is Switch. It's not going to run the best. Even if it did, like, if it wasn't cloud, it's not going to run the best anyway. I just recommend getting on PS4 or, like PC. If you got a decent PC, it doesn't even have to be a crazy PC. You can easily run, like, 1.5 and 2.5.
Cobra, all of the Kingdom Hearts games are coming. And which versions? It's the ones that ended up on PS4 and other platforms, like 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, 3 with Remind, which I think that's crazy more than anything.
Yeah.
That Remind is on Switch.
Forgotten how crazy the Kingdom Hearts names are.
Oh,
I was like, I got out of focus for a second. I was like, what the fuck is with this name?
Equals
0.2 fragmentary passage. Just like that name has a subtitle on an already subtitle, and a 0.2 at the end. Like,
at that point, it's like a little too much for the title. And Golden Playhouse says exactly why I'm not a big fan of the internet. Only connection to play on Kingdom Hearts on Switch. Yeah, but there's some games that can run on Switch natively. You got Doom Eternal, you got Skyrim, you got Monster Hunter Rise. You got a lot of graphically intensive games that run really well.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 3 looks great and runs really well. Like, there's tons of games. So it's like, I feel like it's the amount of effort put in, honestly, because the Kingdom Hearts games are on every platform. I made a video earlier this year to talk about how they got on Epic Games. When are they going to be on Switch? And now I'm already getting comments on that video like, oh, it's on Switch, but on the cloud. It's like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is surprised.
I think there were leaks for this. I think there were leaks for this not long ago, and I think I covered it. I got a lot of hate for it, but like, again, it's right though. I think eventually it came back up.
Every time that you're right and people just don't believe you and you cover it,
that's when you're the most right.
I remember when Persona 5 Strikers first came out, and I was telling everybody that it wasn't Persona 5 on Switch, and it was some other spin-off. And people in the comments were like, "You're so wrong, man." I'm like, "No, I'm not even gatekeeping. It's just not. They already said that it's not."
Yeah, like I'm not a fan of cloud gaming at all. Nabil in the chat says cloud game basically means you'll need an internet connection to play the game, right? Guess there's no commuting. Yeah, no commuting and playing Kingdom Hearts, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Which defeats the purpose of the Switch a little bit. You know, Switch is supposed to be for like
console gaming on the go.
I mean, I don't leave my house, but like I get the people who do leave the house and play the games. You know,
you have no idea. Every time I go to the airport, I bring my Switch. Every time. It's literally the GOAT. It's the only thing that keeps me going if I'm going. Like, imagine being on a flight for like, let's say 9 hours. You're gonna need to be on your Switch because you're not gonna have any connection to internet, like on phones, unless they have Wi-Fi.
I guess it depends if you pay for internet connection on the
plane. Flight. Yeah, but that's overpriced since for a couple hours. Yeah. But you might as well just play on the Switch. Play some video games on your Switch.
Yeah, no, for real, yeah.
And also, like the Switch, you pick it up and go, right? You could be playing on your monitor and then pick it up and go.
That's the whole point of the Switch in the first place.
Yeah, console gaming on the go. Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Like I mean, kind of defeats the purpose a bit. Did you guys see what the official Kingdom Hearts has done with their Instagram and stuff?
I haven't seen the 20th.
They put the 20th anniversary logo now for Kingdom Hearts on everything.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Did you see the trailer?
I wonder if they're actually gonna do something besides the Switch ports.
Oh no, they are. They dropped a trailer today just to talk about the anniversary that's gonna be next year. And it's like a 2-minute trailer. They go into detail about how people can get into Union Cross and watch the story trailer if you haven't already. It's free to download. They also talked about Kingdom Hearts Dark Road and how the newest story, instead of it being delayed into October, it got delayed to winter. So who knows how long winter is? It was supposed to drop last month, and now it's dropping what we thought was this month, and now we got told, oh, it's winter. Winter's like January 2022.
Yeah.
And that's scary to even say. 2022. What happened to 2020 and 2021? Just gone. Snap.
Yeah, man.
Heather Collins says, I wonder why Square Enix didn't just hire a company like Panic Button and just optimize the games for Switch. That's what I'm saying. They could have at least had Panic Button or anyone at a porting company that could have done that easily. Iron Galaxy, even.
Anybody can do
maybe
it.
Maybe we can bully them enough.
To pay money for it. That's just what it is. Do they want to drop money into doing something like that? The answer is no. They want to make as much money as possible with as little resources as they need to.
Yeah. To be fair, though, like weirdly enough, Square's been decent with this. Like the PC ports, they didn't skip out on those at all. I don't feel like. And also, they were decently priced. Just for some reason, the Switch, maybe I don't know if they didn't think people would buy it. I have no idea why they skipped out, or maybe they just didn't care to try and.
Let me take a quick look at Kingdom Hearts sales, and let me see if the Nintendo titles sold worse.
What KH games could be in the cloud, so could Persona OG in the future? Yeah, Tomix, you're absolutely right. True.
Memories, like that's the only way I could think of it making sense.
Yeah, I know I skipped the one on the 3DS.
Yeah, for me, I didn't skip it. I played it once it reached PS4. I didn't play it on my 3DS just because I was like, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna eventually just come to PlayStation, like just because it was around the time 2.5 release. So I was like, I could probably just wait, and then 3 years later they just ported it.
I mean, that's a long time. That's still 3 years.
Oh yeah, it's still a while. That's for damn sure.
My favorite game, I think it was the one on the PSP. What is that called?
Birth by Sleep.
Birth by Sleep, yeah.
Birth by Sleep has the best.
Birth by Sleep is one of the best ones. Top 3, in my opinion.
Absolutely, man. Like KH2's got like the best balance, like gameplay, story, like the after battle, like after game stuff. If you get the final mix, but like I feel like Birth by Sleep is like its main like really good point about it is the story.
Yeah, the best part is like when you go into the Disney worlds, it's 50% Disney World, 50% main story. Like it goes perfectly, and most of the other Kingdom Hearts games have a problem with that.
Yeah,
they do such a good job with it.
Very cohesive. And I see Golden Playhouse in the chat says, "Trust me, Kingdom Hearts on the go would have been amazing, but I guess Nintendo does not like money."
Yeah,
see,
it is.
I think Nintendo likes money, but I don't think that's Nintendo's fault.
That is the one. That's not Nintendo.
Yep.
I think some people blaming Nintendo for that. That's definitely not.
Exactly. Like
that's Square Enix, and that's just because they're cheap.
Yeah, and yes, Mellow Wolf says Chain of Memories on GBA back in the day was lit. It is. I still have my copy of Chain of Memories GBA.
Yeah.
Everybody hates on Chain, but dude, Rechain of Memories, ooh.
Yo, Chain and Rechain are both like tied for my 3rd favorite Kingdom Hearts game, and people think I'm crazy.
People sleep on those, but bro, get one of the remasters. Try them.
Story-wise too. Like I think this. Oh no, that's a hot take. I don't know if I'm gonna say that.
If you like the organization, bro, like play Chain of Memories. It makes KH2 feel so much worth it.
It does.
You play it.
And someone posted on all my videos a comment said, "Good to just a few minutes ago actually says good stuff. Most content creators are scared shitless to say what they really feel. Well, I'm gonna say what I really feel. And I know my friend Regular Pat's be a little annoyed when I'm saying this. But Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and Rechain of Memories has a better story than Kingdom Hearts 1.
I think with the organization, I could kind of agree. Because really, like, Kingdom Hearts 1, the only story bits are, like, Hollow Bastion. That's it. The Disney worlds don't have a lot of story in it, man.
The majority of things just going from Disney World to Disney World, which is fine. I don't mind it, because that was, like, the first time.
Like, Kingdom Hearts 1 is still a great game, don't get me wrong. That's my 4th favorite Kingdom Hearts game. I'm just saying it's Chain of Memories.
Playing a Disney movie. Right. It's just a Disney movie, really.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that was also the appeal of the game back in the day when Kingdom Hearts came out. It was the appeal of like being an anime boy in like Disney worlds. Yeah, like that was the appeal of it. Although I personally didn't play the game straight away.
So good, bro. So good.
I think I didn't play it until the second game came out. And then I went and played the first one.
Well, the second game is Chain of Memories.
No,
I
mean the second. I know that.
Mainline title.
Yeah.
I like to joke about that because it like whenever people are like, oh, I played the second Kingdom Hearts game. Kingdom Hearts 2 is like, no, the second Kingdom Hearts game is Chain of Memories. I always just find that funny, just like in general. Like, but yo, shouts to Joseph P and Grubby K9 coming through. How you been, Grubby K9? Welcome to the stream. Nightshade coming through, everyone coming through. Yeah, we're having the broadcast and the Rising Sun podcast collab stream going down right now. So thank you all for coming through tonight. Make sure you guys smash the like button for both our streams if you guys are having a great time. We're gonna get more into the Smash hype with Sora in a little bit. We're just getting some of our overall thoughts of all the announcements and then just dive deep into our hype. Well,
by the way, check the links in the description. I got links to everybody's channels. Be able to check them out down below.
Hey, definitely do, guys. Definitely
don't forget to smash the like button on both of the channels.
Yeah, and subscribe to the homies Rising and Kiro from the Midnight Channel as well.
Subscribe to the Anicast as well.
Oh yeah, they have their own Anicast, Anicast too, Anime Cast. You gotta check that out, guys. Definitely, don't miss out. And Demico says Kingdom Hearts 3 is best combat. That's a hot take. And I'm saying this to someone who's played Kingdom Hearts 2 today. Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best.
It definitely doesn't have the best combat. It's too floaty.
I don't like the rides and stuff. That killed it for me.
Yeah. The worst part
Kingdom Hearts 3 is so good. Kingdom Hearts gamers, so good.
So if you could like choose which rides you want to use or something like that, like pre-battle or something, or in a menu or something, that will help.
Right.
But I hate that it's randomized, and it's just the game is so floaty. Even the other ones that are also a little bit more floatier. This one is just
the mainline ones in general are pretty floaty. If you play like Chain of Memories or if you play Birth by Sleep, they're definitely not as floaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like Kingdom Hearts 1's a little clunky, but when you get to Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 2 adds so much movement stuff that it just feels perfect. I could see why you might think like Birth by Sleep could be a best one. I could see why someone might like think that, but with it being like originally was it PSP or PS Vita? I can't remember.
Birth by Sleep was PSP.
PSP, yeah. It's a little weird at times, like the combat because of that, I think.
Yeah, it was limited by a lot of things.
Yeah, I think it's because on the control stick, like you technically could aim in any direction and walk in any direction, but digitally it would only register.
Yeah, full motion's a little weird. Full motion's a little weird.
The analog stick for the PSP.
I don't like Dream Drops. Dream Drops combat's also kind of weird too.
for me, that's the weirdest one.
Yeah, that's also the weirdest one. I don't know. I tried that one later, not on the 3DS, or maybe it was on the 3DS. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of one thing that I kind of like.
Yeah, KH1 can be harder because of that.
They change the combat every time.
Definitely.
Like you're playing
so much
and
more
you play
limited.
the next one, just like a different game.
Right.
Like
that's Recoded did that a lot. Recoded. They had every single world had a different game type, pretty much.
It wasn't Hercules like turn-based combat or something?
Yeah, pretty much. It was like a turn-based style combat. I haven't played Coded since I was a kid, but it was something.
Coded might be the worst one in my book.
No, it is. It is. Like excluding the mobile games, that's definitively the worst. The main core story element is not anywhere near as big of a story element as anything in 358 or anything over Chain of Memories or Dream Drop. Like, it's not enough for debate. Like I'm not going to spoil Coded at all, but it's basically you playing through all the same worlds from Kingdom Hearts 1 again for the third time. The only difference is that you're not actually Sora.
You're like Data Sora, right?
Yeah, like, and that right there is like, I'm not Sora, so what's the point? I'm just playing as a puppet. I'm the, like, what?
But it's like as bad as like when a main character wakes up and the whole movie's a dream.
Oh my god,
it's like the same concept
at all. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah, right.
It's like entertainment is the point.
You're not entertained.
And I think they cut out like Tarzan and Alice in the Wonderland's cut out of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because, like,
Right after Kingdom Hearts 1, actually. Like, that's why Chain of Memories didn't have the Tarzan world. It was like a year after Kingdom Hearts 1 released, they lost the rights.
So weird.
So yeah, I'm not sure who has the rights right now with Tarzan, but they don't do shit with it. Like, literally, like, whoever has the rights, like, does not want to do anything with it. Like, it's to that extent.
Disney's just, like, holding it, not letting anybody touch it for some reason. I don't know.
No, I don't think Disney owns the Tarzan rights right now. I'll look it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to, like, somebody's trying to plan for, like, another movie.
Edgar Rice owns the rights to Tarzan. Disney originally secured the anime film rights to Tarzan in the 90s. That's all it says. Is it public domain? Weird. The original Tarzan is public domain. Okay, I don't see anything else at the moment. But I don't know. I guess the person doesn't want it to be replicated or used in any way. I'm not sure. But I thought that world was great, Tarzan, back in Kingdom Hearts 1. Which, Sora and Smash, his main outfit is the Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit. And honestly, I thought they're going to have the Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit as the main outfit, which is great that they have that. And also the Valor form, the Wisdom form, the Ultimate form.
Cool
Timeless River.
That one, I was shocked. I was like, they really did that. I did a slow clap. Like, I was like shocked. Like I couldn't believe Timeless River Sora is in Smash.
So interesting. I was like, is there final form? But then they put ultimate form. I was like, close enough.
Yeah, like
I was the same thing.
What if there's the Tron form? Like, that's what I was starting to think. But Timeless River one's just as dope. Like in Kingdom Hearts 2,
what's up, man? How's it going?
The Tron world and the Timeless River world are considered some of the best ones. Like in most aspects, story wise, gameplay wise, all that platforming, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
and yeah, going playoffs because it sucked. Yeah, and you were saying.
Someone in my chat just gave up a good question. Letters from he said, speaking of Sora and Smash, is like anyone think there'll be dialogue references between Cloud and Sephiroth? Which you would think there would be. I mean, Sora's beat Sephiroth a couple times by now and even fought with Cloud. So you'd assume. I don't know. It depends if they took the time to actually make like interactions and dialogues. I don't know if they made like new dialogue or not.
Well, haven't they made new dialogue for some of the new characters? Like where you have Palutena and Pit talk to one another, and like you can have them talk to people, and like it somehow starts a conversation. Like, isn't that still a thing?
I don't know enough about Smash, to be honest.
Because I'm pretty sure they still do that. Yeah, because the last thing I remember
Happy birthday, Demicro's grandma.
In the game, but I haven't seen with any of like the newer characters.
Happy birthday, bro.
If they get any,
I don't think they've done that with the DLC ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they have that with DLCs. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. And shout out to everyone who's here. We're all hanging out, having a great time. Let's get into Sora and Smash because I'm still shocked. I'm still in awe. Kuro, though, what are your thoughts? Because I know me and Rising are super excited.
Waffle, you're absolutely right. Why not Nightmare for Christmas, Sora?
I'm alright. I'm just salty that we didn't get a Dante. We got a me custom, so I'm really mad about it. So I just disconnected afterwards.
I think I deconfirmed like two characters ago, though, didn't he?
No, he's a me custom.
Yo, what's up, Caustic? How's it going, bro? This is the podcast for you, man.
While Luigi was gonna come to Smash today, and it's like he's an assist trophy. What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's sad.
Didn't they want Master Chief as well?
I was just disappointed.
Master Chief got a me costume at least.
Master Chief wouldn't make any sense.
I don't think Master Chief would have been good either, but I see so many people. Anybody who was like, it should not have been Sora, it should have been. Every single thing I've seen on Twitter has said Master Chief.
Every single person who says that, though, that it shouldn't have been Sora, it should have been Master Chief, clearly did not watch the whole presentation and heard that Sakurai literally said across the entire globe, in every region, Sora was the most voted character.
Yeah, absolutely.
And since the beginning of Smash Ultimate, and since the beginning of Smash Ultimate, he was trying to get him in. So he's the true fighter. And if you listen to the lyrics of the song, like I think I bookmarked it. I'm pretty sure I bookmarked it on Twitter. It's like colors weave into a fade of undying light. It has it relates like Sora. Like it was like meant to be like since the beginning type stuff.
Like the Smash Bros. Like
like theme? The song for it was like if you listen to the lyrics, like it's Kingdom Hearts through and through. Like
so he's known since the start. Like Sora is the one.
Yep.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that was for sure. I think it was just the hard thing of kind of getting the rights from Disney. I don't
Yeah,
even think
they
it was
mentioned that.
Square
They
Enix.
mentioned that a couple times too during the beginning of the presentation after showing Sora. Like we had to get a lot of things to go down in order to get everyone to work together for this.
Yeah.
I'm sure it did. It had to have been Disney though. I mean, Square put Cloud and Sephiroth in.
And that's what I don't
it
understand
is.
about Disney. Because
It is Disney, by the way.
while they are protective about their brand, they also pretty shit about it too. Like you look at what they did with Star Wars.
They made those movies, man. Like,
To
like
be
as
fair,
protective as they sound about it, also it kind of annoys me that they are protective about it. Because I'm like, you're only protective about a certain part of the thing, but not about everything.
Even then, so if you take a look at it, it's Sora. It's also Hollow Bastion, not a Disney World. It's not any Disney themes either.
Yeah,
no Disney songs. It's the backgrounds aren't Disney at all. It's just Square Enix designs.
You know how there's everyone's keyhole frames where like
the dive into the heart or whatever.
Yeah, the dive into the heart frames. They removed Donald and Goofy.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's not. He's not even in Sora's.
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
just
saying.
like Riku and Kairi or whatever.
Hey, I was absolutely so ecstatic though when they went out of their way to put Terras, Bens, and Aquas in the game.
Dude.
Even Shion's. They didn't even have to go that far. I was expecting just Riku's and Roxas the moment I saw the first one. And then I was like, wow, Aqua, you're here.
The fact they put Xion in there, dude. Like, Xion's always forgotten about.
And now she'll be etched in video game history forever. People are going to be playing Smash Bros. Ultimate 60 years from now on someone's old-ass Switch 2 when it gets ported with the deluxe edition.
I feel you, Caustic. I need that Kingdom Hearts 4 and FF16 as well, bro. I feel you.
The marketplace for the Switch in the next
That is true, though. Disney logo is on the Keyblade.
Hey, who knows at this point? You never know. You never know. I think they're going to probably have a new Switch, like the Switch 2, and port Smash Ultimate Deluxe into it with everything in it.
Yeah,
probably
100%. Yeah, let's be known. We're probably not gonna get another Smash game for like another 5 to 6 years, even more than that.
Like a new one, like not including like Deluxe.
Yeah,
to be fair,
how long has it been for the Mario Kart? When was the last time we got a Mario Kart?
2014.
It was in the Wii U, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah, so that's like 7 years now.
Oh yeah, already.
Shit.
7 years.
Yeah.
Hey, I think next year's the year we're gonna finally see something though. Next year's the year. But I want to mention real quick, Cobra in the chat says when it comes to 3D games on PSP, it was a nightmare for my hands. Anybody who knows PSP knew about the claw formation when playing games on there. Oof. Yeah.
Because the analog.
Yeah, especially since there's only one stick too, so you'd have to worry about the camera. Like
yeah, you gotta be. It's complicated. Playing away games on the PSP was a little bit hard. It was cool, but with the technology at the time, but it was a pain in the ass.
Not even the Switch is that great either. It's definitely better than like past stuff, but like Switch is decent at least. I like using the Pro controller to be honest.
Yeah, I like the Pro controller, but when I play in a handheld, I have these Hori split Joy-Cons. They're the best, hands down. Best control sticks too, easily. Oh, and I thought Doom Guy's Mii was pretty good. Jumpmon says in the chat. Yeah, the Doom Guy Mii was dope, but I was surprised with the two Splatoon Miis, like the Octoling and the cat. I was surprised with that.
I had no idea what those were. I can't lie. I don't know Splatoon to save my life. I was like,
don't worry. I only have 60 hours played because people ask me, "Hey, we need someone to play," and it's like, "All right, I'll play," and then that's really it.
It's how it happens. It's how it happens.
You know what I just realized? We're gonna get one of those amiibos for Sora.
Yeah, we are. And yo, shout outs to Osh2000 for subscribing to the channel. KD Dunk, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna get amiibo soon for Sephiroth. Min-Mins is coming, as well as a couple others are coming. They're on their way. Steve, his amiibo's coming.
Oh, that Sephiroth looks badass, bro.
Steve and one of the other Minecraft people are getting.
Yeah, Alex.
Oh, Alex. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't play Minecraft.
Don't worry. I used to play Minecraft, and I don't even know who Alex is.
Yeah, when I played Minecraft, it was only on an alpha, so that was like a really long
back in the Xbox 360.
Dinosaur.
Like I don't know. I played on PC. He wasn't even on console at the time.
Yeah, and I agree, Cyboy. Shion is so underappreciated. I'm glad they showed them off too, man. So glad.
Shion's whole freaking story arc is a tearjerker.
Yep.
If you like play, especially like 356 over 2 days, if you play that, bruh, or watch it, it's so good.
Yeah, I was trying to actually play 356 over 2 days. 358 over 2 days. On 356 over 2 days. I thought it was 358 over 2 days. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was 358, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
I was trying to play it on the PC. I tried up-resing it too, and like playing it's not that bad. Like if you play it on like a DualShock controller like I was, so it felt like Kingdom Hearts like regular, but like graphically, man, oh god. Like when you up-res it, the game looks better than what it was, but then when you see the portraits of the characters talking, it looks disgusting. Oh my god.
It can't be great.
Yeah, like that game needs a remake. And it's the only one that deserves it. Because at least Chain got Rechain, and Rechain is actually fire. Like I think Rechain has some of the best combat in Kingdom Hearts. Like top 3 best combat.
It also has a fun gameplay. Like I can't think of any other game that sort of does what Chain of Memories does.
Yeah,
its gameplay style and everything.
Right.
So unique.
Especially with how you can string so many different kinds of variations of cards together to pull off many different combos, like of different moves. And I wasn't one of those people that would constantly use Zantetsuken the whole time. Like I used the Fire Tornado one a lot. Oh, that one was destroyed. I destroyed Malusha on my first try on Proud Mode. First try, destroyed him. Ansem though, and the Riku Reverse Rebirth, that took like 7 hours. Because Riku gets the regular cards, like regular numbers, like nothing special. Here's some cards. Here's a couple Mickeys. Go do your best.
Yeah, you also get to play. Yeah. You get to play as Riku.
I'm thinking about. It would have been cool if they made a card game, like an actual TGC.
I think they do actually have a Kingdom Hearts card game, actually.
Oh, really?
No, but is it a combat type? Not just a collecting thing.
Yeah, no, trading card game. Yeah. The Kingdom Hearts trading card game is a collectible card game released by Tomy and translated into English by Fantasy Flight Games. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was released originally in Japan before the English version was released in 2007 in the United States. There are currently 7 card sets in Japan, 4 that were translated in the United States.
Oh man, that's cool.
For those who don't know, the more you know. And there's starter decks too. Like there's a whole thing for that.
Damn.
Gotta play that. Wanna see if I can find some cards.
Yeah. Oh. Sora is in Smash. Did you guys see the stage was Hollow Bastion and Radiant Garden? I think that was probably the best stage it could have done, especially how it changes to Radiant Garden like midway. Like that's sick.
Dude, I didn't think they were gonna have that much detail because you can see all the little like the moving platforms, even like the little switches that you have to hit to like change the platforms and stuff. They have like all of that in there, all the doors, everything. Like they must have took a long. Like I've seen the detail from other like worlds, from other games put into Smash, but this has some detail, bro.
I was gonna say that Rising, these. So
not exactly Yu-Gi-Oh. No.
The one they give for Persona.
It's interesting, bro. It's interesting.
The Mementos one or whatever it's called. Yeah. It's like this one is so much more detailed in everything. Because the other one is just a Smash.
Isn't it like a 2D background as well for the Mementos one? It's not even like a 3D
it's
thing.
Like a 2D background that kind of moves on the background or whatever. But you see these two, and they're so detailed. And there's so much attention to detail. They've been working on this one. You can tell that they really.
They had to have been releasing other characters as they were working on this. There's no way they weren't. They had to have like been a couple characters back at least before they started working on this. I guess they could have been working on it before the game even came out. I guess technically, I guess they could have.
Well, with getting everything done, like the planning just to put them in Smash,
Yeah, who knows how long they've been working on the actual model and everything, because it looks good. Like, this version of Sora looks as good as what, like, Tetsuya Nomura has done in his games for Sora.
It deadass looks like that they made Kingdom Hearts 1 nowadays render if they made a remake. Yeah. Like, that's what the remake version of Sora would look like in his own game.
It's weird seeing him look this good. It makes me want, like, a real KH1, like, full remake. That would be insane.
Somebody's gonna have to mod him into the other games.
Yeah,
on PC.
just because personally, like, even though I would think that that'd be the best thing to happen for Kingdom Hearts, and I feel like they need to move the story a little bit right now. I think we need to at least get whatever the next game is, which it's not before. Listen, guys, we're gonna wait like 12 years for 4. So let's get whatever's next, and then if they throw a remake in and put some underlying plot lines that we never got originally for the next arc, whatever they're planning, because they're going to do some crazy shit next. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
they're done with Xehanort and everything, or what they call it, the Dark Seeker Saga. So
yeah, the Dark
they
Seeker
could be
Saga.
going with anything after this. I mean, who knows, really?
Yeah, agreed. And shout out to everyone who's watching the stream. Hope you guys are having a great time. We're talking about Sora and Smash. Let's go. Show some love to my friend Rising Oblivion as well as Kuro, the Midnight Channel. Check out their channels if you haven't already. And Rising is having his own podcast. We're collabing right now with the broadcast and the Rising Sun podcast. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. And shout out to everyone who's watching. Make sure you guys are having a dope time. Smash that like button with that hype. And yeah, Sora and Smash, the music. The music, I was so glad we had more than like 4 tracks, because there's some people who are like, oh, if Sora gets in, it'll be with Cloud, and we get like 2 songs, not even. And it's like we got 9 solid bangers from the Kingdom Hearts itinerary of music.
It's just all KH1
really?
tracks, right?
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't hear any of the music, so that's pretty cool.
I think it's just KH1 track. It's like it's battle themes and stuff, but the Hollow Bastion theme's in there as well, which I guess makes sense. You have the Hollow Bastion stage, which the Hollow Bastion theme is an absolute banger. I was like, if they're gonna have KH1 songs, like please have Hollow Bastion in there. Then I seen the music going at the top left. I'm like, wait a minute, this stage is Hollow Bastion, isn't it? And then it turned out it was. I don't know, that fits so well. So well.
Perfect for playing Super Smash Bros. Too. And shout out to everyone who's watching the stream. Demi Crow, Liquid Lee, Nightshade, Bryson Warden, everyone who's watching the stream, anyone who's watching the stream and you're in Rising, shout them out. Let them know that we're having a great time here, hanging out. Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
Hey. But yeah, I think there's one more thing I want to talk about along with Sora and Smash. His moveset, for those who did see it, his moveset is pretty crazy. You see he has Sonic Blade. He has his Thundaga, which looks like it stacks, and you can send people off stage with it. The air combat with Sora is exactly as busted as I thought it would be. Because with Sora, he had to be an air combat character, you know what I mean? He's always in the air.
Yeah.
He's always floating. He's always double jumping, triple jumping. Like, that's his thing.
Yeah, whenever I saw him and he starts jumping and just flying, I was like, holy shit. They did a good job. It's going to be a fun character to play with.
Right. I definitely feel you on that, man, because I know when Bayonetta first released back in Smash 4, I had a lot of fun playing as her.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
She was always in the air, always doing these sick combos, and then they nerfed the absolute bejeebus out of her. So I'm hoping Sora can survive for like a week without being nerfed.
Yeah, I guess we'll see once he actually releases. When is he releasing officially?
See, that's the best part. Yeah. During the stream, though, I did not even catch it. They supposedly said it during the stream. I was too strucken on hype to notice. Yes, October 18th. So in 2 weeks, he'll be dropping. And I'll be playing as Sora, maining Sora. I'm sorry, K-Rule, but we're going to have to drop you from my main to my secondary. I'm sorry, but Sora is officially here. I gotta do what I gotta do. My most wanted character, even more than K-Rule, is here. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta main that Sora. And I'm repping the Wisdom fit. The Wisdom outfit's the best one. Oh god. Even just in general. It's so sick.
I like Valor, dude. I don't know. I love KH2 outfits in general, but dude, like,
oh yeah, Valor's sick too. But like, I was kind of like shocked when they didn't even bring the other form, the Master form. I was like, no Master form at all. Like they jumped right to Ultimate. I was like, huh.
They should have done a Roxa swap. That would have been cool.
Yeah, having that in general definitely would have been cool.
I thought they would do like Shadow form. I thought that's what they were gonna do.
Shadow form would have made sense.
Yeah, but we got Thomas River though, so you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, that is true. But here's the thing, and it's also releasing in October, and I was like, why not have the Halloween Town one? But that's tied to Disney, so I'm like, I guess that's
yeah,
probably why they did.
It's also tied to the creator, Tim Burton, and Tim Burton is another whole can of worms that you don't want to get in there.
Yeah, it's true. Which sucks.
Yeah.
I wonder how Nomura feels about this. Like, I wonder if he's also been like wanting to get it like Sora into Smash as well. I don't know.
Maybe Sakurai and Tetsuya Nomura met in an elevator, just like the creators of Kingdom Hearts.
Just like Kingdom Hearts, yeah, dude. That's crazy.
I think that's the best part about Sora, though, is like Sora is known as like the character that connects to worlds, gets everyone together, and Mario and Nintendo with Super Smash Bros. It's the same thing. Gets worlds, puts them together in Smash Bros. And so that iconic picture, I'm gonna put it on screen, of Sora and Mario shaking hands.
Gaming history, bro. Gaming
it's literally
history.
Absolutely iconic. Like nothing anyone could say could tell me otherwise. I'll show it on screen right now for you guys.
Yeah, that's gonna be an iconic picture. I think it's gonna be a reference.
I want to put this picture.
His birthday is the 8th. Wow.
Frame,
holy
guys.
shit.
Like high key. And they got my boy K-Rool in the back, standing right next to Donkey Kong, looking like their best buds. Like, come on. Like, gotta. Donkey Kong's so happy. He has, like, perfect teeth. I wish I had perfect teeth. Goddamn.
You just have weird looking teeth. Yeah, what the hell?
Like, literally, look at these chompers. I wish I had those. I have fucking K-Rool teeth. No surprise.
One thing that does suck is we have no Utada Hikaru tracks in here.
Hey, I knew that was gonna happen though. For me, it wasn't.
I was wishing
that. The disappointment for me is the Cloud version.
That's also another copyright thing too.
Oh yeah,
sure.
It's also another copyrighted thing. Yeah, that's also something else. They don't want to deal with that.
Anytime I stream and any intros or outros happen, you better believe it's getting copyrighted if you stream any of those.
Oh yeah,
always get copyrighted.
Same except for Persona games too. Like you play the beginning of Persona, like Persona 3 for example. You let the intro play for like 15 seconds, not even. You're gonna get copyrighted in the whole stream. Done.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, but this is insane. This is history, and this is literally my childhood meeting my adulthood coming through right here, like with this iconic image.
Us in general getting spoiled. We got Joker and Sora. Those like Meg 10 and Kingdom Hearts are like in my top like 3 series of all time.
And now they're all together in this one game.
And I don't even play Smash that much.
Well, I got thousands of hours on this series across every entry. 64, Melee, Brawl, even Project M, Smash for Wii U. 3DS I only got like 60 or 80 hours, but that's just because it released like a month or two before the Wii U version. And man, every single copy of Smash aside from 3DS, I got minimum 500 hours played. Like, it's just the best. It's one of the best fighting games. Like, and it's a platform fighter for those who don't know. Yes, I know it's not a regular fighting game with meters, but there are meters on specific characters. Every character plays different.
I didn't even know about
that. That's what I think's cool about Sora, is his moveset is so versatile. But man, I would have liked if he actually had Kiraga. His up taunt, he goes through Stopka and Kiraga and a couple others. It's like, why don't they work? I wish they did.
I don't know. If he could just heal his stock back, that's a little OP. I don't know.
Or I was hoping for like 20 points of health, because some characters heal themselves for 30 points. Some characters can do that. So like, just heal yourself for 20 points and only use it once per game, once per stock or something.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you guys see Sora's final smash?
Yo, the final smash was
so
dope.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, and it has the Smash logo on the
right.
Right.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, dude, that was a good smash.
Dude, it was sick. It was exactly the way it should be. Sealing them away. And shout out to everyone who's watching. Jagan coming through says, I called this months ago. Hey, I'm just glad it wasn't Cinderace. And shout out to Liquidly. What's up? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, I was right on our bet, Liquidly, because Liquidly didn't think it was gonna be Sora. And it's Sora.
Just like that hero.
Yeah,
I didn't know about
everyone who's watching. You guys are awesome. Sora isn't Smash. We'll continue to talk about this topic for about 5 more minutes, and then we'll move on to talking about the final Sakurai presentation in general, just how Sakurai has been working on this game for so long and what could be next for Sakurai. Then after that, we'll discuss Tokyo Game Show, some of our favorite events or games shown. And then we'll just talk to you guys for a few more minutes before wrapping up for our hour-and-a-half event tonight for the broadcast, as well as the Rising Sun Podcast, Episode 3. Thank you guys all for coming through. It's been a blast of each and every one of you coming through. Mellow Wolf, Joseph P., Demi Crow, Golden Playhouse, everyone who's here hanging out. And Demi Crow also said, when is Kingdom Hearts coming to the Atari VCS or the new Soldier Game console? Probably never.
I went on Soldier Game.
Yeah, you can order you can order it. It will just come up scraped up and maybe have weed residue on it.
Well, you know, that's what you get, you know?
That's a Soldier Game console in a nutshell.
Yeah, bro. Do you remember VCiPz? Because you were streaming this presentation. I didn't get up early enough to do it, but like, do you remember the thing I said in chat first to you? Whenever I jumped in as you were streaming this.
Oh, which stream? Because I think you came to 2 streams if I don't remember correctly.
Well, the one for the Sakurai Presents one, like for Smash.
Oh,
you remember what I said? Yeah, you remember what I said? Before we knew what the character was? I was like, where's Sora?
Yeah, you did say that.
I was like, I called it, dude.
You did. But you know what's funny? After you said that, I made a tweet on Twitter at 9:57 this morning saying, is it Sora?
Kingdom Heals!
With
Not hurts.
eyes.
Purple?
Like, the eyes emote. And somehow it really happened. And I still don't get it. And my reaction is getting a tiny bit, not viral, but a little notice on Twitter already. It's got like 6,000 views or something, which is kind of wild.
Dude, I seen that. I was like, oh my god, that's blowing up. Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I'm hoping it continues. Just because like I'm still like right now, guys, I'm still genuinely shocked. Like I still feel like I'm in a dream. Or is it just a far off memory?
Is this any evidence for real or not? Having this weird thoughts lately.
Yo, this is just absolutely ridiculous.
Dude, I've been streaming the Kingdom Hearts games recently. I've been playing them on PC on critical mode because like I haven't ran through them all on PC just yet. I was like, man, Kingdom Hearts is kind of dying. It's like not a lot of people talk about it anymore. Literally, like 2 days later, boom, it's trending on Twitter, bro. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, what a way to get the 20th anniversary at least kickstarted. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
they dropped the trailer
That's
today
you kick
too.
it off.
Right.
One of my old Kingdom Hearts videos that I made a couple months back about the games coming to PC jumped all the way to #1 today.
Oh,
It
really?
beat all my past. Yeah, it had like 400, 500 something views in the matter of like 2 hours.
Yeah. That's
just,
crazy.
Just from the announcement. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. People are wanting to buy the game on PC, I guess, again. Which, please do. Go buy them on PC.
It'd probably be better than the cloud version, let's be honest here. For everyone who's watching in the chat, even if you have a Switch, cloud version is just kind of cringe.
Yeah, it's 1080p. You have unlimited frames, bro.
It doesn't work well yet.
I agree.
When it should be a thing yet.
I'm glad a lot of people are happy about it too. I know I'm happy.
It's not there yet for it to work everywhere.
It also depends on your internet too. Like if your internet's really bad, it's like cloud gaming is probably not the best, right? It's like the latency, especially if you're playing like critical mode, bro. You need every second to count.
Even proud mode, but like critical especially because like I played Kingdom Hearts 2 critical and beat it last year, but now since Sora is officially in Smash, and earlier today I made a tweet. If Sora is officially in Smash, I'll go back to Kingdom Hearts 2 critical to face Sephiroth. So I spent today for like an hour and a half grinding levels for a bit. I'm not up to level 70 yet, but I'm hoping to hit level 70 by midnight tonight on my own time.
I've done it before. Sephiroth, I think, is easier in that too because you can limit form.
See, here's the problem: is like that. I know everyone says that, and I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 Sephiroth and faced him, and I faced Kingdom Hearts 2 Sephiroth many times too, but never.
It does mean Sky in Japanese. So, it's true.
I've tried it before, but like that was when I was at level 35 when I tried it last.
Yeah, no.
And I was getting, I made it to halfway before getting whooped. So now that I'm about to hit level 70, I think it'll be a lot easier because I'm planning to stream it tomorrow. Not sure. Whenever I wake up, I'm just gonna start streaming. And if I beat it, I beat it. If it takes 8 hours, it takes 8 hours. Because I literally live streamed when I faced Ansem, and people would go to sleep when I started to stream at like 11 at night. And they wake up for work at like 6. They're like, yo, you're still live? It's like, yes,
my streamer.
I'm trying to beat him.
My streamer, dude. Yeah, dude.
Like I'm the type of person where
That's what it'd be.
I never, ever give up, especially if I'm like live streaming and I'm playing games. Like, no, we're not doing this.
Do you know how to get? Do you know how to get to the data fights in KH2 Final Mix?
Yeah, you need to go through the Cave of Remembrance and make your way all the way to the end.
Those are harder than Sephiroth on critical mode.
See, I know the data fights are harder in general, but it's more so like the path to get there could be just challenging to even do, because the way there's certain puzzles where you need to glide in certain ways where like that's like for me the real hard part.
You have to level up like every drive form pretty much to just even get through it.
Shouts to Blue coming to the stream, says, I knew the trailer was giving me Kingdom Hearts vibes, the particle effects, man. Yo, that was one of the first things I said. I was like, is it Sora? It's gotta be Sora. Master Chief? Goku? Taboo? Like, I was losing it.
What if it was Goku, dude? Like, what a world we'd live in if it was Goku there. Hey, I don't know, bro.
When I saw that little spark of fire on the ground, I'm like, are you gonna turn yellow? What's going on?
Mario does like a Kamehameha across the screen. That would definitely feel like a dream.
Yeah, and St. Moon in chat says, what if Persona 4 and 5 comes to Switch via cloud version? No more clouds. No more clouds. You already have Cloud and Smash. We don't need any more.
Sorry, Atlas doesn't port their games. You know, they put it on platforms that nobody expects. So
yeah, we should expect it on the Steam Deck.
Probably, man. Yeah, that's true. I guess we'll get it on the Steam Deck. I don't know. I don't think Atlas has disappointed me. I can't lie. But the 25th anniversary, basically them saying like we're getting nothing until December. It's like okay.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that once we get into Tokyo Game Show. I do want to bring that up. I do definitely want to bring that up. But you're saying, Kuro? What's up?
I was gonna say you gotta think about COVID happened. So like whatever plans they had, they probably got delayed too.
Yeah,
I don't think they were trying to make the 25th anniversary go until next year. I think it just kind of happened.
Yeah, same with SMT5. It was supposed to release in 2020 and ended up releasing a year later. So.
Yeah, there was an interview about it, right, recently?
Yeah, there was.
So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm not upset about it, but I see why people are pretty annoyed about it.
Yeah, well, Max, even if they knew COVID was happening, I mean, it's all the way. I mean, they kind of trolled us too, though. That's the bad thing. They made it seem like it was going to be more. I think that's why people had their hopes up so much, because Atlas was like, "Ooh, what is it? What is it?" And it's just like, "Oh, it's nothing."
It's like here's some merch again.
Yeah, like
that's literally what they did.
I didn't expect much, but now I really don't expect. Much.
Literally, guys. For anyone who's watching the stream here on the broadcast or watching on the Rising Sun podcast, don't expect Persona 4 in December. You're only gonna hurt yourself. I didn't expect Sora today, even though there was leaks and stuff. I assumed it was gonna be the Nahalbino, which would have been dope, or Cinderace, which would have sucked, or somehow Goku, because I don't know. Sakurai made it like it was gonna be either Sora or Goku today. That's how he made it like. So I just didn't want to think of a Sora, and once it was, I was absolutely on my rocker. I was literally losing it.
Yeah.
I went Mania, ripped my shirt and everything live. It was
I saw that.
I literally was driven to the brink. This is real life. There's hope. There's hope for us all, guys. Sora made it to Smash. You can make it wherever you want to go in life too, guys.
When I heard that theme, I actually I was in my room alone. Like nobody was there. I audibly out loud yelled, "Oh my god, it's Sora."
Right?
I was like, I didn't expect that. I never watched these events ever. But I woke up and I'm like, when's that thing start? I'm like, I should watch this today. And I was like, I don't really play Smash, but I should just figure it out. You know, I should just see what it is.
Yeah, why not take a look?
And it ends up being Sora. I didn't even watch Joker's announcement, dude. But I saw it for Sora's. I was like, wow. Something just called me to look at that. I don't know why.
Fate is what I like to call it. Destiny, as Sora would like to call it.
Be the helping hand. Absolutely, man.
But Sora in Smash is awesome, and it's all thanks to the man himself, Mr. Sakurai, Masahiro Sakurai. And this was his final presentation. When he does these presentations for the characters, he showcases them off. He plays as the characters a bit too to show us how good he is in competitive Smash, because he knows how much there's a competitive community. You know, the game was originally intended for fun. but it's now a behemoth that he's probably happy to let go into the ether, let it just live life, and let himself take a break, maybe, or to work on some other games he has hopes for. Because Sakurai is like many of us content creators. A lot of us like to work even when we don't need to work. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we have ideas, we want to just go to the drawing board, start creating stuff. Like, we're diligent type of people. You know what I mean? And that's how Sakurai is. So
yeah,
let's see. Like, do you guys think that Sakurai from here on out, from this final presentation, I'd like to know your thoughts of the presentation too, of course. But do you guys see Sakurai taking a break for a year or two? Do you guys see him maybe going right into his next project that he has hopes to make, like something new, or anything else? What do you guys think? We'll start with you, of course.
Yo, it's going good. How's it going,
Midnight
Evan?
Channel, since
welcome,
you're a guest for both of us, me and Rising. You should go first.
So I think when I saw the presentation, I thought he looked tired. Like, you can see that he really is working himself to the bone there. So
yeah,
I personally think he needs a break. If he can take a break for a year or two, because if you think about it, development wise, man hasn't taken a break in forever. Because he's been every generation of console has been getting a Super Smash Bros.
Yep.
So, and according to development, 3 to 4 years, even 5 years of like development cycles of Smash, he hasn't had a single year of rest. It's just, all right, we're done with the game. Let's start with a new one because the new console is gonna come out in a few years, or whatever. So I think it's time for him to take a break, and maybe he has some other ideas, some other things he wants to do. That's good, but I think Nintendo should let him get some rest before he's ready to move on into the next project.
I agree.
I hope so.
Especially for this one too. Like, this has like all these characters from like the past games, and it had like, I guess technically like 2 DLC seasons. So like, even this Smash in particular is like, I'm sure very straining on him because of just how much extra stuff this one has had compared to the other ones.
Right.
It's also very mainstream and like one of the big things on the Switch. I feel like some of the other ones.
The second or third best-selling game on the Switch, if I recall. I think it's the third best, while Animal Crossing is second. Maybe not second.
I would hope so, Purple. I would hope so.
First is I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I literally just had it on tip of my tongue.
Odyssey?
No, it's not Odyssey. That's like that's 20 million though. No, that's actually 22. I'm drawing a blank. I should not be drawing a blank. The chat's gonna murder me.
But you know the exact number for Breath of the Wild in sales?
I'm pretty good with numbers. Not numbers that are important, like trigonometry back in college, but like numbers that are important, like game sales and how much money that burger costs. Like, I know those kinds of numbers.
Sakurai Kuraga, the
Mario Kart. Thanks for drawing my blank for me, Nindy Gamer. 100% click Nindy Gamer coming through. Mario Kart. Don't know why I was drawing that blank. Maybe it's because I stopped playing it because it's been out for, like we said, 7+ fucking years.
That's true.
Like, my mind just draws it a blank because it's like the game's so old. Like,
honestly, it'd be cool if they did the same thing for Mario Kart. If they started doing like a character pack with different characters for Mario Kart.
Well, that's what they did for the Wii U version,
right?
Yeah, they put the Animal Crossing villager.
Whoops.
They put Isabelle. They put Link, Dry Bowser, Cat Peach, and Gold Mario.
Squid too, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and
that's
the
still very much Nintendo. But if they did other characters or something like that,
like a Smash Bros. Card. Yeah, see, that's the thing. People don't know what's happening right now. Like with Mario Kart, like people are like, oh, not to get off topic, too off topic from what's happening, but I'll lead it back to Sakurai in some way. Maybe a Smash Bros. Kart is what they're working on, and they're having Sakurai take part, and he already knows that that's gonna happen right after
that would be huge, bro. That would be crazy.
And then they just show a trailer for it, like maybe like next year, and they say they don't even give a date, like it's still early in development. Then the next year is when Switch 2 comes out, like the next gen Switch. And then they showcase this same exact Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe with everything together for $60 on the new Switch. And then 2 years later is when we finally get that new Mario Kart, once it's actually done.
I could see that happening, honestly. I mean, our boy Sakurai needs a Kyoraga, but
I agree. He needs an elixir.
Yeah, I mean, he's an elixir.
Yeah.
I mean, he just gave the Kingdom Hearts community a Kyoraga right now, or an elixir, so
he
I appreciate it, man.
Stopka, gave us Kyoraga in Stopka, turned Stopka off, and then we Kyuraga'd ourselves and wasted it, even though we didn't even need it.
Right.
That's how much cured we got.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm happy about it. I love Kingdom Hearts, so to make it relevant again, dude, fuck yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think Sakurai could easily be doing stuff like that, but didn't he originally make Kirby? Am I wrong to think that?
Maybe he could go to Kirby or something. Crucial part. Yeah, and that's the thing. Kirby has the new game coming out next year, so maybe after that Kirby game, Sakurai can like either go back to like maybe collaborate with HAL Laboratories, because Sakurai, he left there to create his own thing.
Yeah, you can
Sora
get the MP from Elixir as well.
Sora. Yeah, they both mean the same thing.
Yeah. He did talk about it. Too. Yeah, he talked about it on the stream, right?
Yeah, he actually mentioned that during the stream. For those who didn't know that either, yeah, it's just crazy to think about. Just overall, that this really happened, and Sakurai can really do whatever he wants now. And I personally do agree with the both of you that he needs. He
deserves it. He deserves it. Like he's done so much.
Earn it. Honestly, Super Smash Bros. Is ultimate. Like the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it is the ultimate Super Smash Bros.
Easily, and we mentioned, it has every character. Even Young Link and Pichu are back. Like that right there is ultimate in of itself. Bottom of the barrel, but still ultimate. And Cobra Commander in the chat says, "You need a mega elixir."
Nintendo? What do you mean?
Oh yeah,
Purple?
Definitely a mega elixir for Sakurai. And then Joseph P says, "Make another Kid Icarus game." That would be cool. Kid Icarus needs another game after Uprising, because even though Uprising released early on the 3DS, I heard like from people who played it and liked the game, it pretty much gave them carpal tunnel. And then in general, it didn't sell that well. So we'll see.
Maybe a Switch version could do a little better or something.
Yeah. We'll see, because it's a DS game, and there are some DS games on Switch already, like the Mega Man games. Like some of the Mega Man DS games are on Switch. So it's possible, but we'll see if they're willing to do that. But overall, I think this was the best way to wrap up Sakurai's presentation. I did feel like the Splatoon Mii characters, like they were a little bit underwhelming. Like just starting off with Splatoon Mii fighters. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's just hats too. It's not a whole outfit.
Oh, I think that's for. I'm not sure if it's for both of them or just the cat one, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
the cat's definitely just a hat.
So that's even more underwhelming.
Right. Well, you know what I thought was actually pretty good compared to last year when it comes to things that are underwhelming? Tokyo Game Show. Tokyo Game Show last year compared to this year. Like I watched like all the shows last year and this year for the most part. Because like I actually like watching Tokyo Game Show. I like listening in, seeing what's going on and all that. Last year's shows were decent at best, and I mean decent. This year there's some good announcements at some shows. There's some good gameplay reveals for some games that are still on the way out. And I want to talk about some of my personal highlights and favorite things from that showcase across all of the different shows. There was Square Enix that was there, Xbox that was there, of course Sega and Atlas was there, and so many more. HappyNet, for those who follow them, Bandai Namco, which screw Bandai Namco, they copyrighted my whole stream, as well as Konami. Screw you, Konami. Your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is BS. But
dude, Aniflix got me copyrighted.
Yes,
that Demon Slayer game.
Demon Slayer, yes, Demon Slayer 2. Screw Demon Slayer. Goblin Slayer is better.
I got rid of the claim like twice to mute it, and it still is there. I was just like, fuck it, I give up.
Yeah,
it just wouldn't go away.
They just keep reapplying it. Like, messed up.
It's
absolutely
so
messed up. They want the revenue. They want the revenue off your video, man. They see your video, and it's like, I want every penny this video makes. Every micro penny from every view.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. I mean, another note, though, I mean, since we're talking about Kingdom Hearts and whatnot, because of Tokyo Game Show, I believe Square Enix has a sale. You can get a bunch of, like, Final Fantasy games really cheap. I got Final Fantasy 13 for, like, $7.
Yeah, but
Kingdom Kingdom Hearts is also on sale on Epic Game Store for like 30% off. If you're looking to get any like Square Enix games, now's the time to do it. I think it's for like
the best time.
It's like 5 more days, so like you kind of need to hurry up for it.
Yeah, all of the games, including the Star Ocean series. I know the homie Nightshade, who was here in the chat, if you're still here, shouts Nightshade, picked up Star Ocean recently. It's this really dope RPG, very underrated.
Yeah, very, very underrated.
Yeah, like totally slept on. Like I'm waiting for that to get a remake, like the original Star Ocean. Not to get too off topic, but Tokyo Game Show was a lot of fun. Kuro, what was your favorite event? Like, was it Sega and Atlas? And like, what was your thoughts on like SMT5? Because I know we're gonna get into that a little bit too tonight.
I think just having Monster Hunter Capcom's presentation. Monster Hunter Rise coming on PC. That's literally the best announcement I saw.
That was a great announcement. Yeah. My Capcom show was great because like I literally wanted to play Monster Hunter Rise on PC. Yeah. And the best part, they had that survey. Did you write in on the survey?
No, I didn't know there was a survey.
Yo, I'm gonna see if the survey's still up and send it your way. They're asking about crossplay and cross progression. So.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
I made sure to let them know. They're like, "How'd you find out about the survey?" I found out because I want cross progression. Like anytime there's a blurb, I made sure to mention I want cross progression in it. Just to have it in there. Like I love Monster Hunter Rise and these other Monster Hunter games. I want cross progression on PC. Like I just made sure to mention it every time. And yes, JT Blue says Smash Ultimate is the amalgamation of gaming history. It definitely is. 100%.
For sure. It's got so many different, like Banjo-Kazooie, like it has such weird things it's pulled from, but you know what? Like, it is the ultimate mashup of characters and whatnot.
Right.
To be completely honest. It is literally a fever dream thinking of that game. Yeah, things you think about when you're like a little kid in middle school is in Smash now.
Literally, like, the picture I showed on screen earlier is that amalgamation. Like, absolutely. But exactly how you mentioned, like that middle school aura, all grown up. And it's insane just to think about it, man.
It's like, I'm gonna have Sora fight Sephiroth. It's like, wait, well, never mind. That's not even a good one. It's like, I'm gonna have like Sora fight, I don't know, like Pikachu or Charizard. Yeah, it's like, there it is. It's there. Kirby, I don't know.
Sora like, fighting Joker weird. From Persona 5.
That's like a really modern one. That's like possible.
Yeah, but that's
now.
Also wet dream. Like some otakus were wet dream out there. Somebody's gonna have that ship. You know what?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So Rising, what was your favorite event or thing shown at Tokyo Game Show this past week?
I can't lie, I didn't watch a whole lot. I know I managed to watch Atlas because we cover Atlas a lot, but
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't really that impressed by Atlas, to be honest. I mean, it showed SMT5, which I expected, but I thought they would do something more. Atlas would have, but I was kind of, I don't mean Persona either, because Persona has their own event. Why would they show anything Persona? You know, right. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So I expected at least something from Studio Zero, because you have the 3 studios, P Studio, the main one, and Studio Zero. I thought. Right. We would have got something like, Project Refantasy or something like that, but I don't know. I think the SMT5 gameplay was pretty cool from what we've seen. Like, we saw like a side quest and I guess a boss fight,
issue,
right?
I think the issue with that is that 2 days prior to Tokyo Game Show, IGN Japan and Amazon Music Japan both got first dibs at the gameplay. So like they streamed and released the same kind of gameplay that we saw at TGS. So I had already seen that gameplay
I don't know
that they released it at TGS.
Or Kingdom Hearts like Persona
like,
fighting
together.
That's
why I wasn't even impressed whatsoever about it. I was just like, this presentation just makes it completely useless. Like nothing about it was that was nothing that I personally was like, oh my god, I needed to watch this.
We can talk about how you thought there was a demo. I can't lie. I woke up and seen your tweet saying there was a demo, and I was like, no way. And I checked my Switch, and then I looked at your other tweet, and I'm like, there's no demo.
Yeah. No, the problem was the guy literally said Nintendo Atlas eShop. It sounded something like that.
I definitely did.
Say eShop, yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
it did sound like you said that. The translator needs to be fired. I still think to this day, whoever that translator was, like the Sega and Atlas translators in general were bad. But like, there's a few shows that have some good translators. Like one show which I want to mention, which always gets overlooked just because they're a newer publisher of many games that are from the West or from Eastern countries in Japan. HappyNet. For those who don't know HappyNet, they actually do a ton of different games. They're porting a new Crisis remastered trilogy to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X in Japan. They released and made Brigandine: The Legend of Runercia, which is a new sequel to the series Brigandine: Legend of Frosinna, which is on the PlayStation 1. They made a game called Nocia and helped publish that, which that was on the Vita and came to Switch, and that's one of my favorite games I played this year. That game was amazing. And HappyNet came through with 2 fire games. One of them was called Urakill, and Urakill was pretty damn wild. It was an insane looking game, action game with some visual novel elements in between too. It was pretty wild how it looked. I'm going to showcase some of it on stream in a second. And another game was called Kogan, from the same creators of the Gunvolt games. And Gunvolt Luminous Avenger X2 is also on the way, which I thought those games looked sick. When it comes to announcements, seeing Scarlet Nexus and AI the Somnium Files announced for Xbox Game Pass, I got 20% as hype as I did for Sora. Which 20% of hype as I did for Sora is like 100% normal. Like, I was jumping. Like, they got AI the Somnium Files and Scarlet Nexus on Game Pass. That's perfect. Like, that announcement was great. And for those who just heard those games I mentioned, I really recommend you guys check out those 2 games. Urakill, Yurukill, and Kogan as well. Kogan Sword of Rewind.
I'll have to check those out. Didn't Square Enix announce a new Final Fantasy game other than Final Fantasy 16? Final Fantasy Origins, right?
Yeah, Stranger of Paradise. And they had that amazing cutscene where the guy pulls out his phone and just plays some Linkin Park or something. It was nuts.
Wait, really?
Yeah, no. It was a part of an in-game scene in the demo. This woman's like, "Can you please help us?" And after like a literal 8-second pause, you, the protagonist, says bullshit. He turns on his phone, plays music, and walks out. Not even kidding. That right there made me want to get the game. And it's made by Koei Tecmo, and I hate Dynasty Warriors games. But that right there made me all the more interested, just because it was for no reason. It was fucking hilarious. Like, it was like, you guys have to check that out. But you have to be careful, though, because people have made so many memes about it now. You're probably going to think you're watching the real one, and you're not. Like, that's how crazy it is.
That happens all the time, and I get mixed up on stuff. Someone just said he plays Limp Bizkit. I don't know if they're just trolling in my chat now. Actually, now I don't know what to believe. But, dude, that's interesting. Because I'm, like, super hyped for Final Fantasy 16. It looks like that's going to take a while. So I was curious if Square was going to do some, like, other Final Fantasy stuff. And, I guess they are. I mean, of course, they have Final Fantasy 14 Online, which is going to have its, I think, last DLC coming out in November.
Right.
So, dude, Square Enix is kind of stacked. Sora coming out in October. They have a Final Fantasy 14 Online DLC in November. And then, I guess, Final Fantasy 16 and some other stuff coming down the pipeline. They're kind of stacked recently.
Well, next year we got a lot of anniversaries, man.
Yes,
Kingdom Hearts next
Zio,
year.
I did beat Kingdom Hearts 1. We'll be moving to Kingdom Hearts 2 tomorrow.
But for those who are watching the stream on my end, I have some gameplay up for the game Urakill. It's an intense action bullet hell game. And then outside of the bullet hell,
I have a playlist for it on my channel.
Mystery visual novel driven.
So you can see it all. So
like, think Phoenix Wright fused with bullet hell. That's what this game is. And it's supposed to be coming out next year. So I'm excited for this. I have the trailer up right now.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like that, and that's why I like watching TGS. I find out about games like this, and it just looks so good. I'll showcase the next game too, which is what's it called? Kogan, Sword of Rewind. Let me just pull that up for a second. But yeah, so many games that were shown. Scarlet Nexus and AI Somnium Files for Game Pass was probably one of my favorite announcements in general. Any more thoughts do you guys have? And anyone in both of our chats at both of our podcasts here, let us know some of your thoughts of Tokyo Game Show, if you've seen anything from there, and your thoughts overall.
Oh yeah, there was this other game that I was thinking I forgot about until I just came back. The Final Fantasy game that was mean to fucking dead earlier this week.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't remember off the top of my head.
What was the name
It's
of it?
Origins, right?
Isn't that what you were just talking about? Stranger Paradise?
Origins.
Strangers of Paradise, right?
Yeah, Strangers of Paradise, yeah.
Doesn't it have to deal with the anniversary of Final Fantasy or something like that?
It's literally the very beginning of Final Fantasy in like chronological order.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused with the whole phone thing when they shown that in the gameplay. I'm like, why does he have a phone if this takes place in the very beginning of the timeline? Like, what?
Yeah, apparently this game has been in development for such a long time that they canned it like 2-3 times.
What?
Like
that's
so
nothing new for Square.
That's nothing new for Square, but it's new to actually see it coming to fruition. And I get really nervous when shit like that happens, because every time Square Enix cans something so many times, the final result isn't like super good. Like Final Fantasy 15, for example.
Yeah.
That was versus.
It jumped 2 numbers.
Versus,
yeah, like
from 13 to 15.
Yeah, and like it had a lot of issues. So like, like it changed directors half the way through the development and shit like that, and that affects like the way that the game performs and everything. So I played the demo. It wasn't that good, to be honest. I know a lot of people are memeing the hell out of it. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be game of the year.
That's what we're saying, Purple. It makes no sense.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
I was just gonna get it just because it looks like it'd be a very fun game, being able to start at the beginning of the timeline while at the same time be somehow too realistic. Like, the guy has a phone. He's literally playing music that literally sounds like music that was made in the early 2000s. Like, what game? What is this game? Like that's the appeal for me.
Why does it have real life music anyway? Why does it even have like real music?
I just want to know why he looks like a hobo. He looks like.
Is it Final Fantasy meets the real world? Like, why does it have actual music?
That was supposed to be 15. That was the whole thing about 15. It was supposed to be the realistic take on Final Fantasy.
Right.
Really?
And those watching on my end, you guys are watching the
giant monsters and everything.
Sort of rewind.
Yeah, but they have cars, and they have all that other stuff. So it's supposed to be like.
So does 7.
Yeah, but this one had like realistic aspect. I don't know. That was the idea of it.
7 feels more realistic to me. I feel like even the original one. Yeah. I don't know. I get what you mean though. I don't know.
Yeah, like the whole modern aesthetic.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. The trailer looked fine, but the demo was a turnoff for me. Even as a fan of Souls games, because supposedly the gameplay is being made by the guys that worked on the Neo games.
Oh,
yeah,
by the way, great games, really good games. But I'll be honest, it's like the protagonist has a claymore, like a really heavy sword.
Yeah,
he swings it around like he's swinging a stick. Like there's no weight to the sword. Yeah, like there's no weight to the weapon. So I'm like
swinging it like it's a dagger, and he's trying to slash someone.
I feel like I feel like that with Cloud sometimes too.
Oh yeah, and Final Fantasy VII Remake, I felt that.
He just like flings that thing around. I'm like, bro, that has to be so heavy. Like how?
It's all in the triceps. It's all in the triceps.
Sure, man's just
makes
ripped.
Sense for him though. He is a modified soldier. Like he was
true.
Genetically modified. There's an explanation to what they do, what the crazy shit that they do. But we don't know this dude. He pulls that out his phone and he starts playing music. Like, I don't know who this guy is.
He's a cosplayer, bro. It's fake. It's foam. It's foam.
Yeah, well, that's why in the original trailer they had him in a T-shirt. It made me so happy in this trailer. They put some actual like Final Fantasy clothes on him, for crying out loud. He deadass was in a T-shirt in the very.
He doesn't have 1,000 zippers on. It's not. It's not Tetsuya Nomura design.
Hey, well, that's more Kingdom Hearts than Final Fantasy at that point.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Zippers, but I hope everyone's been having a great time at today's episode of the broadcast, episode 54.
Genetically Modified Cloud,
the Rising Sun podcast, episode 3. We've been having a great time talking Sora and Smash, talking about TGS 2021, our thoughts on the Sakurai Presents presentations, and much more. However, we're going to start winding down. Thank you all for coming through to today's stream. I really appreciate it. Let's go. Shoutouts once again. Rising, thank you for having me on for the Rising Sun podcast. And thank you, Kuro, Midnight Channel, coming through to both of our podcasts tonight. It's been a blast.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, yeah. Thank you for having me on your podcast, bro.
Anytime. It's been a great time talking about all this, man. And I'm still in absolute shock. Any moment I'm thinking about Sora and Smash, it's like, is this reality? Like, what? Is this real?
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and it's a fucking dream.
Yo, dead ass. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna be laying in like
maybe don't
hospital
get
bed.
Waffle.
I'm gonna be told I'm 89 years old, and I'm gonna be like, what? What are you talking about? And then they'll just say, oh, that's his dementia. Then I'll go back to sleep, and then I'll wake up tomorrow, like back in this life.
You're gonna wake up in that big egg thing in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh my god! I'm gonna wake up from that.
All your memories gone.
Yo, but thank you guys. It was a great time. Shouts to everyone who's watching the stream tonight. I really appreciate it. And yo, thanks again for this collab. It was a blast. I hope you guys had a great time too. And I just saw that post you just posted about a half hour ago from Sora and Duck Hunt Dog. The trio finally complete.
Right.
Bro. You know what? They probably may have that as a spirit quest. You play as Duck Hunt Dog, which is Donald and Goofy, and you have to fight regular Sora, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like
they give them skins. They make them have skins. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, yeah. That'd be wild.
The only Mickey thing we got is at the end of his Keyblade.
Hey, it probably costs more than that little keychain than anything else, because they removed Donald and Goofy. Like,
thank you, Waffle. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man.
But yo, I hope you guys have yourselves a damn good one, everyone. Thank you all for coming through, and I'll see you guys later, Rising and Midnight Channel. Hope you guys have a great night, you guys.
Yep. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to here on my side as well, guys. So thank you, everybody.
You too. Peace, everyone.